It's good to you too, you know, as your boy, TSJ, Starbucks, all that good stuff. Just came back in the house from the gym. As you can see, a few of my packages finally came in. All this stuff for my lady, we'll get into it later. Getting this stuff, it's this stuff for me. Let's get into the small box first. I'm actually shocked this actually came already. I thought it was coming today, not yesterday. Because I got all this stuff yesterday. I worked, I work crazy hours. I work from literally 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. almost every day. So I don't never have time to really do nothing. Thank God my grandma is retired because she's home a lot, so I get all the stuff at her house. I can never get something at my house. Yeah, I'd never be here by the time I get home. As you can see, these are some glasses I ordered. No, these are not the authentic, official, what are they called? Versace glasses. Those things range from like $300 a pair. And I don't need these. I'm only bought these for one night. As you can see, like, I mean, they look just like them. There's no split. I don't take $10 for them. But it goes with this. And as you see it, you're gonna be like, okay, it's kind of confusing. I don't get it. Like, what are you doing? But let me just open it first. I gotta really get a camera, man. I am so sick of shooting these videos with one hand. I'm trying to set everything up. And I'm kind of scared this is a jacket. I'm kind of scared it's not going to fit because every time I get something off eBay, the sizing is always totally off. As you see, it's a windbreaker. It's not, of course, it's not a Versace windbreaker, but it got that Versace feel to it. What size is this? Extra large. It's the silky, swishy type. It got a little stain right there, but I ain't tripping. It's only for one night, and he's gonna go with it. So if you see it, I mean, you kind of get the idea. Of, older folks probably get it, but the younger folks probably don't get it. But basically, in a nutshell, this is kind of that '90s Biggie, Notorious B.I.G., Puff Daddy look, Bad Boy. They was doing back in like '94, '95, '96. Basically, I'm wearing this to a party, so that's the reason why it's like that, okay? Let's get into this. I'm not going to give too much details about that because it's kind of a surprise, so I don't want to let the cat out the bag. When it get closer, it's a month from now. When it get closer to that date, I'll let y'all know what's going on officially. But I just don't want to like let the cat out the bag because the person it's for, she doesn't really know. She don't watch my channel. She don't really be on YouTube like that, but I don't know who knows her that does watch my channel. So you never can be too sure. Okay, this is a Nike box. Let me put the packet out over there. They packaged this great, even though it wasn't double boxed. Okay. Nike box. Of course, this is not the right box. Hopefully, this is not the shoe they put it in. Hopefully this is a replacement. Oh yeah, this is a replacement box. I'll just show these later. Cause that was like a treat for her. This is a shoe she's been asking for forever. And mind you, all these are gifts for her birthday. Her birthday is in a couple of weeks. And I basically just splurged on her with sneakers because I paid for us to go on a trip to Vegas. So I said, since I already gave her like the trip, I don't have to literally give her nothing that it's girly because I don't know nothing about all that stuff. It's hard shopping for women. So I'm so glad that she loves sneakers, so I can just spoil her with those. But this sneaker, yeah, she was pretty pissed that I had got these and she couldn't get them because they sold out of her size. My connect couldn't get them because they was gone like as soon as they got them, and I was shocked because I got mine easy. Get this damn thing out. They package it tight as hell. Now I'm gonna talk y'all a little bit about this shoe. As you can see, focus. My focus game on this thing is crappy. Y'all gotta forgive me because this is as you see, that's the shoe. But I'm using my phone. I still, the camera literally, if I can zoom in, the camera literally is sitting right there, and I still ain't took it out the box. See how these looking? Of course they're used, but I got them for a great deal. Oh, these are still in good condition. She's gonna probably wet her pen, and then the bottom is not even that dirty. Damn, did they wear these damn things? Just size 7, right size. Yeah, these ones look good. It's like they only wore them a couple times. I literally paid only like, well, it got a little wrinkle right there, but that ain't nothing. I literally only paid like about 120 for these. But the thing was, I was in a bidding war on eBay with somebody. That was my first time ever bidding, because every time I get something off eBay, I just go to buy it now because I don't have time to be waiting for the days that the shoe expires or whatever the case. Well, you know how like, you gotta wait days and days until it gets down to the minutes. That's when everybody really start bidding. The shoe, if you went to buy it now, it was $100, but it was this shoe. It was a different one though. But if you like bid on it, it was at $20. And it went up to, I mean, $20, $25 when it was only a day left. So I said I'll wait till it go down to about an hour left and I'll start bidding. So it stopped on $25. And I never placed the bid, and I never knew how to do anything. So I just placed the bid, see what happened. And of course I got outbid within 2 seconds. So we started going back and forth, dollar for dollar, and we got it all up to $35. I said, you know what, I'm just gonna hold out and wait till it get down to minutes, not hours. So when it got down to about 10 minutes, that's when I started going in. But every time I bid, if I bid $5, if I bid $2, if I bid $1, if I bid freaking $10, he always, or whoever it was, always outbid me in 2 seconds. So I didn't know, I didn't get it. I'm like, yo, like, how's he hitting it so fast? Is he on a computer? So I said I let it get down to like a minute. I down to a minute, and I bet 20. I put us a bid at $20. We got it all the way up to like almost $70, and I'm like, this is pointless because buy it now was like $100. I'm only saving like $10, $15. That ain't nothing. But I said I'm gonna keep trying anyway. But the thing was, when I tried to go back to go buy it now, I guess after a certain amount of time, the buy it now expires, so you just gotta bid it. So we kept bidding, and then at the last, like it was like 10 seconds left, I seen that it said that you could actually set a price amount, whereas though, like say if the bid is at $25, but you can bid all the way up to like $100. After 100, you're not bidding no more. Like that's your max, right? You can actually set set a caption where though you just place it on 100. So it'll automatically bid for you $1, and every time somebody try to outbid you, it'll just keep going back and forth. And that's what I think the guy did, or the lady, whoever it was, the person did. They set it to a certain because he kept constantly outbidding me after 2 seconds. So I just hurried up and put it on $20, and it got up to $85. And then that's when I heard him try to hit that thing to set it for me. And when I went to go set it, he just like outbid me by like $12, and like it was like 5 seconds left. I tried to hurry up, my phone freaking like froze on me. And when I tried to go back to do it, it kept trying to say place bid, and it kept saying error. Basically, he outbid me, and the bid was over. So I was pissed. But I ended up finding another pair for like I only paid $20. It was basically $100, $20 shipping. So that wasn't that bad. But every time I was looking for them before, it was like almost $200 and used. Like I'm not paying that. But this shoe, like this is a shoe I wanted for myself, but they're women's, and I thought it was like how I got my 8s. Like I thought it was women's, whereas though sometimes they make women's shoes like they're actually for women and not girls. Like they're not for kids. So the sizes go up higher. Like it'll go to a women's 13, which in men's is 2 sizes down, so it'd be 11. And I was hoping they did it with this shoe, but they didn't. They just released them. They're women's, but they released them in grade school sizes, which I think is kind of fucked up because there are women who don't wear a 7. The 7 is like the cutoff line. That's the like the last size of grade school. I know some women that wear 8. I know some women that wear bigger size than that. Like there are women that are quite tall and have very large feet. I think it's kind of unfair because I guess they didn't want men to get these certain amount of shoes. Because like my girl, she got a lot of shoes that I want for myself, but they never make up in our size. But I think it's fucked up because everything that they make for men, they always put in grade school. It's rare that they make a shoe that is only in men's size and not in kids. But what can you do? But I love this shoe to death. This is the Air Jordan 7 women's. I gotta put some. I forgot the name of it. I gotta put something in here that they basically flatten in. Look like somebody freaking sat on them for the rest of their life. But I mean, all I gotta do is clean up the bottoms. Only reason I buy shoes like this now, this is a beautiful fucking shoe. I swear I wish I could get this shoe myself. But the only reason I buy shoes like this now, whether it's for her or me, that's like they're not great condition and kind of beat is because of Jason Mark and Rejuvenator, however the hell you say it. Those are the best cleaning products I ever seen, because every shoe I see shoes worse than this in better, like, worse condition, and it cleans the shit up. Don't get me wrong, it don't get it back to like you just bought the shoe, but it put it in great fucking condition. And she's gonna have an orgasm after she see all this stuff. But rate, comment, subscribe. This is about the end of her shoe. I think she got one more coming, but that ain't for like another week or two. I really don't know the next shoe I'm getting. I have no idea. I'm going to SneakerCon in 2 weeks, so in DC. I heard they had a new venue now, so if you y'all gonna stop through, just know I'll be there, chop it up. And I'm also gonna be selling a few of my shoes. I got a couple shoes I got in. I don't want anymore, so just letting you know. And I don't beat people over the head. I'm just trying to get rid of them. I'm trying to get them out of my house. They've been sitting there. I got one on my foot I may be letting go, and I never showed it on YouTube. That's what I'm gonna do. Somebody commented saying that they like whoever you are. I'll try to put you in the description if I can find you, or find your name. But I got I'm gonna start doing a show and tell series again, where though I show a shoe, tell a story about why I got it, what's the reason, meaning behind it, or what it took for me to get the shoe. But this shoe, I just literally just walked in the store and it was sitting there. And the only size left was my size, but I got it like 2 months after it came out. These are the Black Toe, I can't get it out, Black Toe 14s. I only wore them, this is like my second time wearing them. I had them for a while now. But the reason why I love this shoe, because this has a sentimental, I guess I'll do a show and tell right here real quick. This has a sentimental, it holds a sentimental part in my heart, because this literally was like the first shoe I bought with my own money when I was in, I think I was in 7th, 8th grade. I was in 7th grade. So, but the thing was, I keep telling everybody this, well, all the younger kids I know that's in sneakers. Back then, it's not how it was and how it is now. Like now, you see this shoe? This shoe came out about, I say like 4 or 5 years ago. This Powder 10, this came out last year. Now, this came out last year too. But back in the day, you could not wear none of these shoes. Now, you would get humiliated. You would get heckled on schoolyards. Even some grown-ups. Like, basically, let's say this shoe just dropped this year. This is like the brand new model Air Jordan, right? This is the first colorway, right? You the man with this shoe. Because for one, they wasn't producing as many pairs they're producing now. And the fakes there was no fake market then, or unauthorized, none of that shit. And there was no online. So we didn't know when shoes was coming out. So you were the man if you had this shoe for about a month or two. Because when the next colorway come out, this is considered old and a piece of shit. And if you're seen caught with it, they're gonna humiliate you, and they're gonna clown you because you still wearing, or you just bought the old colorway. You don't have a new colorway. You're not in. You don't have, as the kids say, swag or whatever the hell else they say now. But I literally got this shoe when the Candy Cane 14s came out. That was the second colorway. This was the first colorway. So I didn't care. I was just happy I had a Jordan. I paid for my own money, and I cherished this one. I had this joint, like, this was the only shoe I had the whole school year. And I wouldn't say I got like bashed bad, but they came at my neck a couple times. Why you still wearing that? Like, that's the old colorway. Like, they didn't came out with 2 new colorways already. You still wearing this? So they never let me live, man. They never. Every day they had something to say. So that's just like one. That's the only. Well, not the only thing. That's one of the good parts about sneakers now. Like, you could bust out a shoe from 2 years ago, or like it's better if you bust a shoe out from a long time ago than busting a shoe out that just came out. Because most likely everybody got the shoe that just came out, and a lot of people forget. Like this shoe, like it's not too many women around here or anywhere that has this shoe or even remember this shoe. I remember this shoe because I seen an ad with a girl wearing it, and I fucking loved the hell out of it because the bottom was showing, and it was just like that blue. And I found out it was in women's, couldn't get it. But if you used to do that like back then, they'll laugh at you. So that's why I say that's the good thing about for kids least, that you can wear any shoe and it's not no problem, because I don't think it's fair that you bullying kids because it's an old colorway. Damn, like, I mean, they already done paid too much for the shoe. Now you're gonna complain. Now you're gonna heckle them because it's an old colorway. So that's the one part about this game that I love, that you it's diversified. Like, you don't have to just wear what's new and what's hot to be in. You can wear anything. Like, I told you, I pulled out. I got the Michael Jackson, Bad Unstoppable LA Gears from 1989 or 88. Like, back then, I probably had to get fired on because nobody wore LA Gears. But now that everybody's wearing Jordans, everybody's wearing Nikes. Now everybody's wearing New Balances, Saucony, or how they say it, Saucony. But where I'm from, we call them Sauconys. What's the new Asics and all that type shit. It's good to diversify yourself and like wear a brand that nobody really wears in a shoe they totally forget about. Because when you bring it back up, people look at you crazy. What the hell is that shoe? Or I ain't seen that shoe in like 20 something years. So it's like that feeling back then when we was growing up, and they would praise you because you had a brand new colorway on before a lot of people, and like a lot of people didn't have that shoe. So, I don't know. I'm sorry I rambled on, but when I get into my reminiscent mode, like, it's hard to make me stop. So let me just shut up now. Rate, comment, subscribe. I guess the next video will probably be a discussion. One.